Tell which property the statement illustrates. So what we have is 8 times the product of 10 times 7 equals the product of 8 times 10 times 7. All right, so what this statement is supposed to illustrate is that even though we group these differently, in this side of the equation, we're going to group the 10 and the 7, which we would get 10 times 7 is 70, times 8. We see that 8 times 7 is 56, and then add a trailing 0, so we get 560. On this side of the equation, we're going to group the 8 and the 10 together, so we do that first, and we get 8 times 10 is 80, times 7, and we realize that 7 times 8 is 56, plus the trailing 0, so it equals. So it doesn't matter how we group the numbers when we're multiplying. Okay, so they call that the associative property. Make sure I spell it right. Associative property of multiplication. Now, just to confuse you, let's do 7 times 8 equals 8 times 7. They both equal 56. And what this is supposed to show us is the commutative property of multiplication. So just try to make that distinction. This is the order property. Order doesn't matter. And this is the grouping property. Grouping doesn't matter. So who you associate with doesn't matter in the sense of multiplying factors. So that's the grouping property. And this, the order doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we go 7 times 8 first or 8 times 7 first.